Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Crystal Palace vs Everton, ratings, analysis and highlights as Lampard accuses players of lacking character. Crystal Palace 4-0 Everton, Guehi 25, Mateta 41, Zaha 79, Hughes 87. Everton manager Frank Lampard publicly questioned whether some of his players have the necessary cojones after an FA Cup quarter-final defeat at Crystal Palace left them with just a Premier League relegation battle to face over the final 11 games of their season. His side fell apart once Marc Guehi had taken advantage of dismal defending to celebrate his England call-up with the opening goal, Palace adding further strikes through Jean Philippe Mateta, Wilfried Zaha and substitute Will Hughes. Lampard had hoped for more of the spirit shown in Thursday's Premier League victory over Newcastle United but was disappointed. "It is a challenge because the issue has been here a long time before I got here," he said. "When you see a lack of consistency and a resilient team on Thursday and less so today, to get inside heads and change that with a flick of a switch is not possible. There is only so much time you can keep buttering someone up to give them confidence. You're playing at the cutthroat end of football here. This is a quarter-final today to get to Wembley, and if you haven't got the confidence to play, you can quickly flip it and say, have you got the bollocks to play? Excuse me, but that's the football reality. We didn't play that badly today and Palace didn't play that well and we lost 4-0. Because of a lack of confidence and a lack of what I just said. We performed at 70% throughout the whole game and that's not good enough." Lampard and Palace manager Patrick Vieira had each won the FA Cup 4 times as players, but the contrast in their fortunes yesterday was extreme. Everton began as if the adrenaline was still flowing from Thursday's added time victory over Newcastle and could have been ahead in the first few minutes. Michael Keane pulled a shot across goal with Ben Godfrey just unable to reach the ball at the far post, and Guehi appeared to trip Richarlison as he attempted to make amends for his own underhit backpass. Player ratings: the Brazilian was proving a handful, and when he went down again in the penalty area, Guehi probably breathed a sigh of relief when he spotted a flag raised for offside. Even the loss of Andros Townsend with what Lampard suggested was a serious knee injury did not appear to disrupt the Toffees. But as soon as Palace were able to get at that shaky defence, the game was up. When Palace broke away to score in the 25th minute, the roof fell in on Everton. The outstanding Michael Olise won a corner by chasing a lost cause, and Guehi sauntered into the 6-yard box unopposed to nod in the game's first goal. Zaha should have doubled the lead after 33 minutes when he met Mateta's low cross with a first-time shot that somehow found the side netting instead of the goal. Analysis: Marc Guehi marks perfect week by Oliver Young-Mills. Without wanting to go full Craig David, it has been some 7 days for Crystal Palace's Marc Guehi. On Monday, he marshalled the Eagles to a clean sheet against Manchester City, a result celebrated as much in Liverpool as it was on the Holmesdale Road terraces. On Thursday, he received his maiden call-up to England's senior squad for matches against Switzerland and the Ivory Coast, his birth country. And then on Sunday, he set Palace on their way to an FA Cup semi-final at Wembley by opening the scoring against Everton. Palace took a calculated risk when making Guehi their third most expensive signing in history last summer. The £18 million defender had as solid a football education as a young player could reasonably ask for, winning titles with Chelsea and England at youth level, before learning on the job with Swansea City in the Championship. But prior to this season, he had never kicked a ball in the Premier League. It is a gamble that had paid off handsomely for the club and manager Patrick Vieira, though, with Guehi establishing a solid partnership with Joachim Andersen and emerging as one of the top up-and-coming centre-backs in English football. That Vieira has handed him the captain's armband in recent weeks is evidence of his maturity and leadership qualities. With Harry Maguire struggling for form and John Stones for minutes, Gareth Southgate, once a mainstay in a Palace back four himself, will be keeping a keen eye on Guehi's progress in the build-up to the Qatar World Cup this winter. After 41 minutes, Zaha, fed by Marc Guehi, whipped the ball over and Mateta prodded the ball past Pickford. Alarming gaps were now opening up in the Everton rearguard and only a last-ditch challenge from Keane prevented Mateta making it 3. Lampard threw on Dominic Calvert-Lewin for the second half, but Everton's early energy had drained away while Palace, in contrast, could do nothing wrong. The crowd could scarcely believe it when,